Sure, well I think the more things that you do, the bigger the reservoir that you can use for your creativity. And I was trained at art school, trained as a painter and a photographer, and studied filmmaking, and then someone told me about advertising, and I thought this is the perfect job for me, because it is filmmaking, it is illustration, it is graphic design, it's fashion, it's photography, it's animation, it's all these amazing things, and you get paid for it. So what a wonderful, wonderful job. And I like this idea that if you just do what you love, you never have to do a day's work in your life. But I think first of all it's great to have competition, and I think the more competition is out there, it keeps you on your toes. And it's interesting that Socrates would always talk about Athens was like a thoroughbred racehorse, and Socrates was like the gadfly. He would go around and he was kind of arsey, provocative questions, and it was a bit like the gadfly on the stallion, to keep flicking his tail and jumping around to keep him fit. And I think these small things do keep us fit. I think these little startups and organizations are coming in with new energy, and I think we can learn from them. It keeps us on our toes, and I'm sure they learn off of us. I mean, there's so much more information out there than ever before we have at our fingertips, big data, etc., and research is getting better and better and better. But the thing is, all that on its own is no use to us at all. It's what you do with it. And as Steve Jobs always said, is that focus groups never said that they wanted an iPad. So it's what you do with that information, and that's up to the way that you interpret it in very creative ways. Well, as I said, it depends very much how you use it. But of course we have many more channels now than ever before, and so there are new ways to use it creatively. I mean, as everyone says, that this is perhaps the greatest time to be a creative person in the communications field, because there's so many ways now that we can express that creativity. So it's amazing, but as I said, it's not about the data, it's about the interpretation.